hustle. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Glass. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Ball handed off. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They keep him guessing with a wall. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, tied, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. To the air, it's Willis. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And it's a bunch formation. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Willis. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Back. It's Russell. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the ball is hauled in. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Kearney. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
He's got the first and still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looks right for a quick completion. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. The curtain's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
He's running out of time here. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And there's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Hard running there through a tackle. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The RPO caught to the right. They can't stop him. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Willis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Defense not pressing this time. The shotgun running play call. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Breaking free at the 35. You bring it down, and he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll run it here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Short throw complete to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Back to throw. It's Willis. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in lost territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It's a run to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Let's reel in. It's Johnson. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Carney.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Alabama. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Willis. It's a dart right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. To put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
BAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. To bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Willis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the freshman brought down after making an excellent catch.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Strong defensive effort. They've got it behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a first set of downs.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm completely shocked that they kept it on the ground. I think the defense is too. I don't think they were prepared for it. It's one of those things where it just makes you scratch your head, but it somehow works out.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Designed quarterback run. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Back to pass. It's Russell. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
From 2nd and inches to 3rd and long? Boy, this quarterback, he is no one to blame but himself. What a difference a sack can make.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? With sure hands, it's Glass. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Boy, I love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Now that's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal, Chip. Hold your breath here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, LSU.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. The field goal is good. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. They strike first in OT. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. As a design quarterback keeper, fighting off the defender. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. LSU now operating in the red zone. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. Set. Here's 2nd down. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Looking to throw. It's Willis. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense is set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
QB keeper all the way. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for two and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the two-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been